Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Jamil, and today I have another camera angle. But on our menu for today, we have a leet code problem in number 1464, the maximum product of two elements in an array. So, without further ado, let's jump into this question. I believe this question is a math question and array manipulation, so let's take a look at how we would go about solving this. So, given the array of integers denoted by the variable nums, you will choose two different indices, I and j, of that array and return the maximum value of nums I minus 1 and nums j minus 1. So the value minus 1 in both index I and index j. Okay? So example number 1 says input nums is 3, 4, 5, and 2, and the output is 12. And how did we end up getting that? So if we choose indices 1 and 2, right, so the numbers 4 and 5, because remember that arrays start at index 0, you will get a maximum value that is nums 1 minus 1 and nums 2 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1 times 5 minus 1, which is 3 times 4, which ends up being 12. Same thing with number 2. You'll see here that you have the number 5 show up twice. And so what will happen is we will choose index 1 and index 3 because number 5 is the highest number twice. Okay? So our code should be able to take care of that. And it looks like our arrays will always have at least two numbers so that we can figure out the maximum product. All right, so let's start solving our problem. What are we going to say here? So we are going to be passed an array of numbers, right? The array of numbers will be in random order. The array will only contain numbers, so we won't have to worry about any words being written out, nested arrays or objects. Cool. And what are we supposed to return? We need to return the product of the difference of the largest two numbers of the largest two numbers in the array minus 1 each, I guess, right? We'll say each here. Cool. Perfect. So how would we go about approaching this? I'm going to first approach this by knowing if I need the largest two numbers in an array, right? How would I go about doing that? Well, a neat trick that you can do is sorting the array. And since I want the largest two numbers in the array, what I can do is I can sort it in reverse, so in descending order, and grab the first two elements. Because if I'm sorting it by, the values and I'm going in descending order, the largest two numbers are always going to be the first two values in your array. And all then you would need to do is subtract 1 from them, multiply them by each other, and there's your answer. So what I'm going to do here is sort the array using a descending order. And it's going to be, let's say, we're going to call it array, and it's going to be an array of numbers equal to nums dot sort. And if you want to sort in descending order, what you do is you say it's going to be b minus a. Okay. And so if now that we have the array sorted, let's see here what happens. I'm just going to return the number 1 so that we can see here what is happening, so that this function stops throwing a fit because it's expecting a number to be returned, and that's why TypeScript is a thing. But you'll take a look here and you'll see that your array, the console log that we have, is in descending order. So if we need the difference or the product of the largest two numbers, we just need the first two indices. So instead of returning the number 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to return array 0, and I'm actually going to cover this in brackets because I need to subtract 1 from it, times, and another set of brackets, array 1 minus 1. Okay? And we'll get rid of this console log. And what we can say here is return the product of the first two elements subtracted with one subtracted from them. That should help us solve the question. Let's take a look and see here. Perfect. So, if you learned something here today, please let me know in the comments. I hope you like this video. So if you do like the video, make sure to like the video. And if you enjoy these kind of videos, subscribe to the channel. I'll be making more. And once again, my name is Jamil. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you like this new camera angle, and I'll see you next video.